go? Should we go and get see the snow, Tommy? Should we go see the snow? Let's put this on. It's cold outside, isn't it? Let's put your arm in. Oh, stand up. Careful. Leave that alone. No. I know you like the camera. Come on. Shall we go see the snow? Shall we go play in the snow? Arm in. Good boy. Whoop. There it is. And this arm. This arm as well. You get your arm in. It's a bit tight with this big jacket on. Keep you nice and cosy warm. It's chilly outside. Come on. This way. This way. That's a good boy. Careful. You are a wriggler. Do you know that? Do you know that you're a wriggler? Do you know that you're a wriggler? Oh, I can't do the zip up. Come on then. Right, wellies. Wellies on. What's this? Come up here. Let's put your wellie on. You ready? Oh, that's wrong foot. There we go. One foot in. You need wellies for the snow, don't you? Oh. You slide in. And this foot. Push. Push it on. You leave that alone. Stand up. Push your feet in. Are your feet in? I think so. Right then. Shall we go see the snow? Shall we tell the guys it's been snowing? It's been snowing, hasn't it? Did it snow overnight? Did it snow overnight? Did it? You've no idea what's going on, do you? There's lots of white stuff outside. So instead of staying indoors where it's warm, we're going out. Hey?
Yeah.
Should we go out? Be like crazy people and go out and actually play in the snow. What are you doing? You're demolishing my bench. This is when I wish our garden was actually done, because then I could just take them in the garden, but it's a bit hazardous. There's no steps now to get up to the top part of the garden, and no flat parts for him to play on, so we're going to have to go down to a local park, so hopefully the paths aren't too slippery and I can actually get there. But we've got a good pushchair, haven't we? So hopefully that will deal with it. It's just whether I stay upright. Hopefully I will. So we're going to go and have some fun in the snow. Play in the snow. Look at all this snow. Can you smell the snow? Do you want to get out? We're going to put your hat back on and put that glove back on, aren't we? Okay? Oh, it's a bit bright. There you go. already fallen in the snow, so I'm going to try and set you up on the pushchair and see if you can get close. Let's put your glove back. Oh, he's eating the snow. Are you eating it? You're going to have a wet bum, aren't you? It's a good job you got a nappy on. Come on, up you come. Oh, you've got a crusty bum now. Come on. Stand up. Put your glove back on. Stand up. Oh. Put that back on. What are you making of that then? Put your gloves off to you. Okay. I've cold hands, but what's this? What's that? You are going to have freezing pans afterwards, aren't you? Going to stand up? Come on then. You don't know what to make of that snow, do you? Go in. Tommy! Tommy! Come back this way. Let's go back this way. Back to the pushchair. There it is. Oh, you cuddles. Cuddles. I think that might be him telling me he's ready for the pushchair. Are you ready to go back in the pushchair? Are you ready for the pushchair? Well, that was on my 40 things to do before I'm 40 and I've done it now and I've gone super bright again. I think he's had enough. I'm going to take him home now. As you can hear, he's had enough. He's probably got freezing cold hands now because he refused to wear his gloves, but he wanted to touch the snow. I think he enjoyed it while he was in it, but had enough now. Too young for it to really enjoy it. But we did it, didn't we, Tommy? We had a little play in the snow. And you're super bright again. Just want to give you a quick tip if you like to take photos of your family. I thought I could use this little monument to stand my camera on. To take a picture of me and Tommy. He's a little bit fussy now, so we're heading home. This side is in the sun, but this side is in the shade, and I use the shaded side because you don't get any shadows on your face and you get a far better photo. Now I do have a good camera, so I am going to get a nice photo, but on the normal camera that you're going to get a better picture by taking it in the shaded area than the sunny area. I don't think the snow trip was a complete disaster, but Tommy did scream all the way home. It was about a 15-minute walk back to the house. I think he just got too cold, so got him home, got him changed out of his jogging bottoms so he wasn't cold, and snuggled him up on my lap with it under a blanket. There you go. And where's your cup, Tommy? Oh, it's over here. And gave him some warm milk, and that was just before 12 o'clock, so he normally has lunch around 12. Ooh. Anyway, he fell asleep, and he's been asleep ever since, and it's nearly 2 o'clock now, so we're having lunch a little bit later than we would normally have lunch, but he seems a lot happier now, and he's quite warm because he's been snuggled up with me. It does mean that I missed out on his nap time. I normally do jobs while he's sleeping, and obviously I have completely missed out on his nap time today. It's coming and get you babe, okay? Yeah, so I've completely missed out on his nap time today, so just going to have to get things done while he's around, but that's fine. It's actually quite nice. It's been so long since he's fallen asleep on my lap like that. He used to do it when he was very little, but he doesn't do it so much now, so I must have really worn him out. Did you have fun in the snow? You had a little bit of fun, didn't you? Did you have a little bit of fun? Hey? Did you have a little bit of fun? You did, but then you got very cold, didn't you? I think we might need to get you a little snowsuit. Do you think? Got a good coat. But your legs and your feet... No, your legs got cold and your handies. You wouldn't keep the gloves on, would you? So we're just going to eat some lunch now. I'm starving. Couldn't move. He was just on my knee. If I moved at all, he would have just woken up. There was no way I could have... laid him on the sofa, he wouldn't have stayed asleep. We don't need this now. Put it there. So he would have just, woken up. He wouldn't have stayed asleep. You want some lunch, don't you? So should we have some lunch now? You know what Mummy needs? She needs a drink. Do you like sausage casserole? Do you like sausage casserole? Do you? Is this a success? Very good, eating all these beans. You've been here. Good boy. But nice. Look how cute Tommy is. He's come to sit with me while I do a little bit of work on the laptop, and I pulled the chair up so he can sit on it. You big boy now. Yeah, on the chair. Good boy. You're a big boy in the chair. He actually learnt to climb on these chairs yesterday, didn't you? He can climb up on the sofa, which it's fine. They're quite obviously being soft, but they're bigger as well, so he's got a bigger space to climb on. These chairs aren't that big, and obviously up against the wall. And they've got these little cushions on. So he flipped the cushion up because it was getting in the way, and was able to climb up onto the sofa. Not the sofa, onto the chair. And I found him, I came back in the room and found him just stood there, looking rather pleased with himself. Weren't you, little monkey? Yeah, rather pleased with yourself, weren't you? You keep dropping the cup on the floor. Do you want this open? Want it? Yeah, so if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that photo. I posted it up there. So I will, my Instagram details are below. If you want to go follow me on there. I do post quite a bit. Usually each day, but yeah, so the photograph went on there if you want to go check that out. Little cutie. Yeah, he's doing this new thing where he just keeps opening his mouth, aren't you? You're doing, you go ah, ah, ah. I think he's like showing all his new teeth off. He had 9. Then over Christmas I counted about 5 that I thought were coming through. And another sneaky one's popped through as well that I didn't know about. So he's got, of the 5 that I thought were coming through, one's come through. One's come through. I think 3 others are coming through, and then this extra one is through actually that I didn't know about, and I think there's another one possibly on its way through as well. This poor boy, only 13 months old, and he's got all these teeth, which I guess it's a good thing. Obviously they have to come through at some point, but see, this is his new trick now. Look, you're not meant to be climbing. Yo, what are you doing? Oh, have you found a picture of the pregnancy test that I took? Yeah. Oh no, you're pulling on the rope, aren't you? That's Mummy's and Daddy's first year together when they were married. It is. They're all pictures from our first year, and one of them was me falling pregnant with you. It was. Yes. Little monkey. So we've just chilled out this afternoon. We didn't want to go back out, did we? I didn't want you to get cold again. So that was taking Tommy out in the snow was on my 40 things to do before I'm 40 list. So I've been able to take it off now. I'm not sure if I'll do it again this year if it snows. I think he might be ready for the snow next year instead of this year. Won't you? Be more ready for the snow next year, won't you, when you're a bit bigger? Yeah. You did well though, didn't you? Just had his dinner. You're having his dinner, aren't you? We've been giving him his spoon and yoghurt pot after he's finished his yoghurt, so that he can practice putting the spoon in. And you're doing well, aren't you? Yeah. Can you put it in your mouth? In there. In your mouth. In your mouth. Tommy, do it. Go. Yeah. Yay! That's it. Good boy. Well done. This way he can practice without making too much mess, because you're a messy one, aren't you? You've got yoghurt on your nose. Tommy, you've got yoghurt on your nose. Haha. Yeah, he's pretty messy, which I know most children are, but the next stage is to let him loose on his food himself, which I'm not looking forward to. He obviously has finger foods, but it's more like feeding himself yogurt. Hey, what are you doing? What was that? Are you putting food on our floor? Yeah, feeding himself yogurt and his breakfast and dinner and stuff. That's it, in your mouth. Good boy. Good boy. So yeah, so I'm just going to get him ready for bed after this. well, probably a little bit more playing and then ready for bed. He's not having a bath tonight, he had one last night. Don't do that. I don't give him a bath every night because I work 3 days a week. I'd find it too hard to give a bath every single night, so kind of worked it that he has, I think it's 3 baths in the week, just so that he's obviously having baths throughout the week, but I'm not having to deal with it too much while I'm working on working nights, if that makes sense. So it works out well, doesn't it? We'll have a bath tomorrow night. Yes. Obviously if he gets in a real mess then he has to go in the bath, but he's a bit of a wriggler and he hates getting dressed and he climbs everywhere. So it can be a bit dangerous and it's a bit stressful for me. I find it quite stressful bath time. He loves it while he's in there, but he doesn't like me telling him to sit down. So I guess he partly enjoys it, partly doesn't enjoy it. We're going to chill out, aren't we? Get you ready for bed. Although you've already got pyjama bottoms on. You've been in your pyjama bottoms all afternoon, haven't you? Haven't you, since we got home from the snow? Yeah. And no idea what time Keith will be home tonight. Sometimes he's home before Tommy goes to bed, sometimes he's not. So we will see, won't we? We'll see if we see Daddy tonight. I'm going to end this vlog here. It's just been like a little day in the life, I guess, if you want to call it that. Our day on a snow day. We haven't got a lot of plans this weekend. Keith's working, so it's just a normal weekend, just me and Tommy. Just like during the week, really. So I'm not sure what we'll do. I'm not taking him in the snow again if it snows. I think that's me done with the snow for this year anyway. It was fun, wasn't it, though? Push I did really well, actually. I'm glad I walked. I thought about taking the car, but when I drove out, sorry, not drove out, when I walked up the top of our street, there was a car crashed. It was a bit icy, so I'm glad I decided to walk. The paths were fine, and the push I did really well, so it's good, wasn't it? Because that's why I got that push, wasn't it? So we could go out for long walks over bumpy parks and fields and stuff like that, didn't I? Anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there and I will see you in my next video. Bye!